So yesterday I'm discussing about VIM editor. So I said we have three modes: escape mode and colon mode and insert mode. Okay. First we'll discuss about colon mode. Here we have shift colon Q and colon Q this one, and set IC, set no IC, and percentile is okay. We have these options. Just let me connect to my instance. SSH -i ec2 -user .pem and username is ec2 -user at the rate IP address. So it's connected. I'm in my root folder. So here I have some files. Okay, let me open hosts file. Okay, so now I will open with VIM editor, VIM hosts file. When open, it will tell me the summary, how many lines it has and how many characters it has. Okay, so now I want to come out of the file. The option is this one, quit. So by default you are in escape mode, but this option is available in colon mode. To go to colon mode, just use colon character and Q and enter. Okay, so now you can come out of the file. This option is when you write something but you don't want to save and you just want to come out. Okay, at that time this colon is to say forcibly. Okay, so you write something but you don't want to save, at the time you will use exclamatory symbol. Okay, this you will see in just 5 to 10 minutes very clearly. So the next option is this one. Now I'm in escape mode. To back to colon mode slash. Now if you want to search something, for example I want to search local, this local will be highlighted. Okay, coming out, as this is a small file you are not seeing the difference. I'll copy one more file, sudo cp etc sshd config. Now I copied one file, but this is on root username. I'm changing the ownership. Now if you open this file, you search for local now, this will get highlighted. Okay, just press N. N means next. Sometimes it says search hit bottom continuing at top. It means this one search from top. Okay, one more time I'll tell you. You open one file. Now you want to search about called local. Just go back to go to colon mode by pressing colon slash the text you want to search. This will start the search from the top of the file. Okay, so when it completes, it will say search hit bottom continuing at top again. Okay, we have to press next N button. Similarly, this one will search from bottom. While searching in log files, we use this question mark symbol because we always want the latest log. Going out, now you open the file again, question mark, go to colon mode, question mark, local. Okay, this will start from bottom. So when it reaches top, it says search hit top continuing at bottom again. Okay, so this is this one. Going back, quit again, opening again. Now colon mode, set number, colon mode, set nu will give you the lines of the file. Okay, now if you want to set no numbers again, colon mode again, set no nu. Okay, I'll show you once again. You open this file. Now you want to set numbers, colon mode, set nu. It will display you the lines. If you don't want to see the line numbers, again press colon, set no nu. Okay, now if I want to go back to the suppose if I want to go to third line, colon mode, give 3. It will take you to the third line. Okay, so now the cursor is here. The cursor is here. Okay, now if you want to go back to the 10th line, just colon 10. Now you are at 10th line here. Cursor is here. Okay, so the next thing is set IC. It means the case insensitivity. Okay, so here you can't see. I will show you, because here no insensitivity and sensitivity words here. Just ls hyphen lrt. Okay, I'm opening the password on hosts file. Here now you want to search for Google, so it's highlighting Google word. Now if you set SCTIC, it will it will take case insensitivity, and automatically your capital Google is also highlighted. Okay, now if you don't want insensitivity, and if you want to set case sensitivity again, just colon set no IC. Okay, fine. That's case insensitivity. Okay, so just whenever you open, you will be in escape mode. If you want the colon mode, just go to colon and try all these options. Okay, so these are all the options about colon mode. We have one more option, percentage yes. For example, if you open our notepad++, now you want to search a text board, so it will highlight. If you want to replace, you can replace board with some other thing. Replace all, replace like this. Similarly, I want to replace, I want to find a word here, and I want to replace with another word. For that, the syntax is, first the option is colon percentile yes, and first you need to find the word. For finding the word, slash, for example I am finding local, and next option with which word you want to replace. Now I want to replace with local. Okay, so what this will do, this option is for find and replace. You are finding local word and you are going to replace that with capital local. Okay, now I'll open once again. Now I am in the file, I am in escape mode. To go to colon mode, shift colon percentile yes. The word I want to search is local, and I want to replace this with capital local. Now if you press enter, what happened? In this first line, this local is replaced with capital local, but not this. Okay, similarly in second line, first local is replaced with capital local. So this is default behavior. So default behavior is, in every line the first match only will be replaced. Okay, so now I'll come back again. Now I'm in escape mode. Just press colon percentile yes. Now I want to replace local with small local, like just to get back the file to the original stage. Now this was my original file. Now if I want to replace all the words, I should give one more option. G means global. Now the syntax is colon percentiles local and replacing with capital local slash G. G means global. Now I am in escape mode. Press colon percentiles slash local slash capital local slash G. So now this will replace all the local words with capital local. Okay. Now I don't want global. I want only in the first line. Okay. So for that, now you are in escape mode. Go to colon mode. Instead of percentiles, just give one S. Okay. Slash. Now I want to replace local with small local and press enter. What happened? Only the by default behavior in the first line, only the first match is replaced. Okay. Just to go back to the original stage, colon 1s capital local is replaced with local. So okay, now in this, so what it is saying, first line colon 1s local slash local, default behavior is first line first match only. Okay, so if you want global for the first line, just give G option. Okay, so how to give G option? Same like in the above, 1s local slash local slash G. Okay, now let us see colon 1s slash local slash local slash G. Okay, so now the entire first line is replaced. Okay, similarly if you want second line, colon 2s slash local slash local slash G. Okay, this is how we use percentile as option. And now I want to replace the entire Google with Google slash G. So what happened? This Google is only replaced, but this Google is not replaced because of case sensitivity by default behavior in Linux. Okay, I will go back to the original stage. I'll replace capital Google with Google. Okay, now if you want case insensitivity while replacing, colon percentiles Google Google slash G I option insensitivity. Now the two Google is replaced with capital Google. Okay, if it is I global with case insensitivity. Okay, Okay, so these are the options we have. In escape mode, sorry, in colon mode. In escape mode, we have some options. U, Y, Y.
Sure, just a doubt here.
Yes, please.
See, if you use modulus s, it'll find and replace, correct?
Yes.
But when you use 1s, it is directly replacing it. So we don't have to use modulus again in that case.
No, 1S means it's telling first line. Modulus means in all the lines.
Okay, okay, fine.
Okay. So here we have YY, P, DD, and YW, and TW, capital G, GG. Okay. First we'll see U option. U option is just like Shift Z in Windows, it will undo the changes. Okay. So now I'm going here. Now I'm in escape mode. To go to colon mode, colon, I'm replacing small local with capital local with global and insensitive. So now this is changed. So when it is completed, it came back to the escape mode again. Now if I press U, it undoes the changes. Okay, you can press any number of times. It will give you until the oldest change. Okay, so U means undo. Now the second option is YY. Okay, I'm coming back. So now I pressed U, it is saying it is at oldest change. Now I am at the first line. My cursor is at first line. Okay. Now if you press YY here 2 times, YY. Okay. YY means ank. Ank means copy. So if I press YY, what it says is it is copied the entire line. Now if you want to paste it here, go to here, fourth line, and just click P. So it pasted here. Again you can click P like this. Okay. So YY copy the entire line. Now wherever you are, if you press P, that will be pasted. Okay. Now I'm just doing the undo the changes. Press U, 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 U here. Okay. Now I press P. It is copied under this. I did undo. Now if you copy above this line, just click Shift P. Okay. P will copy under the line. Shift P will copy above the line. Now I am pressing undo again. Now you want to copy 10 times. It's the same line 10 times. Just copy, just give enter 10p. Okay, I'm doing undo again. If you give, for example, 10p copies 10 times. Okay, if you give 100p, it will copy 100 times. See this? Copied 100 times. You don't have these options in Windows. Just undo this. The next option is DD. So DD, what it will do? It will cut the line. So I'm going to the first line. I'm pressing DD. It cut the line. If you want to paste here, P. Okay. Same thing. 10p, 100p, same options again. Just like YY copied, DD cuts the line. Control X. Next, YY and word. It means copies the word. Now my cursor is here at Google. Your cursor should be starting of the word. Now if I press YW, my Google word will be copied. So now I want to paste here, again same option, P. Okay, undo U. Okay, so this is pasting in between 1 and 6. You will see this after 5 minutes to come back to copy just between before 1. Okay, just undo this. And similarly DW will cut the word. Okay, so here I am. You should be at the starting of the word. DW cuts the word. Paste. If you want to paste again press P. Okay, now it means shift plus small g. Usually I have server.logs with thousands of lines, like 20,000, 40,000 lines. By default, if I open any file, my file will be open from the top. Okay, if you want to go back to the last line, just press shift G. You will be taken to the last line. Okay, similarly GG will take you first line. Now I'm at last line. If you press G 2 times, you will be taken to the first line. Okay, these are the options we have in escape mode. Now let's go back to the insert mode. Insert mode, we have only one option, I. Just coming out. So if you want to enter a new line, you have to press I option in keyboard. Now you can enter anywhere. Okay, so to save this, what are the options we have? We have the option in colon mode, colon, write and quit. Okay, now I'm in insert mode. I have to go back to colon mode. I cannot go back directly. I have to go back to escape mode and colon mode. just press escape. Now you are in escape mode. Go back to colon mode by pressing colon, right, quit, and enter. Okay. Now if you open, you have your line here. I want to edit again something. Press I option. Here I'm writing something. I wrote something, but I don't want to save. For that, go back to escape mode and colon mode. Quit. Exclamatory will force you. If you don't give exclamatory, it will give you error. Okay. So what it is saying, you write some changes, but you don't want to save. If you don't want to save, just give exclamatory option. Now Q exclamatory will not change the file. Okay. Exclamatory will force to quit without writing the changes. If you do some changes by mistake. Okay. This is all about editors. You have to practice this very well because we'll be using VIM editor in throughout DevOps. Okay. Now I can say we completed editors. You will understand while practicing very well. Okay. Till that time to practice. Now, so Linux basics we completed. We'll go for Linux administration part. So in Linux administration, we have process management, we have user management, we have package management, we have service management, and we have network management to discuss. Okay, so boot management, all these things, disk management we don't require, DevOps people don't require that. Okay, so I am going to discuss basics about Linux administration part now. First thing is process management. Okay, just give you one example. What is process? In our real life, in our daily life, a process is, if you want to do any task, what you will do, you will simply follow one process. In programming languages, what is a process? I think all of us know some flowcharts, at least from our engineering days. Okay, so how the process or flowchart starts? Here a start button will be there, and later you have something square, and later a rhombus will be there. This is the flowchart if you remember. And later, based on the decision, if it is no, if it is yes. What is this? Flowchart. Even in our real time, to do any task, we should go by process, step by step. That will give you the good result. Okay. So in programming languages, we also use some process. It will start to do any work. We will first draw the flowchart, start and do some work, and the next thing is decision. So it will validate whether your work is correct or not. Just valid. If it is yes, you will end the task. Do you remember this diagram, right, all of you? If it is no, it will take another action. Okay, so this is the process even in our lives will follow to do any task. Okay, so similarly in Linux, everything is a command. Command is nothing but a task. To do a task, it creates a process. Whether it is a simple command, simple task like just ls, ls means listing subdirectories, or it is a complex task like running application server or web server. Okay, so I don't care whether it's a small task or big task, I should create a process for that for effective result. So Linux will create a process for everything. Okay, so if you want to see all the process inside your Linux, you have to use a command called top command. Top command, it means what are the current tasks it is doing. So it will give you the entire tasks. So entire tasks it has 74. One task is running. 73 tasks are sleeping. Okay, and 0 tasks are stopped. Right here, task, process, everything is same. Okay, when I say task, it is same as process. Process or task, both words are same. Okay, so here 0 are stopped and 0 are zombie. What is this zombie? So again, a big task is there from start to end. A big task is there, for example. So a big task is there from start to end. It's very complex. So what Linux will do is it will call some sub-process. It may call some sub-process in its journey. This is one sub-process from start to end again. And this is one sub-process. Like this, it will call so many sub-process. It may call 0 or it may call thousands of sub-process. Okay, so when it reaches this stage, it will call this process and it will proceed. This sub-process will execute, and this sub-process again should intimate to this main process like I completed my task. Okay, so in our real life also we'll be concentrating on any task. We'll give subtasks to many persons and we'll be tracking the status. Once we assign some work to another person, if he completes, he will come and inform us like, boss, I completed your task. Okay, same like here, a main process is going on, or I can say this as parent process. It will call many child process in between. This is one child process. So when child process completes the task, it will communicate to the main process. In some cases, if by mistake if this communication is not happening. Okay, if child process is unable to communicate to the parent process, that is called zombie. Okay, we don't require this. What is zombie, how it works, how to resolve this, I'm just telling you for your information. This situation is called zombie when main process assigns a task to the sub process and the communication is failed between main process and child process. That is called zombie. Okay, so here it is listing you all the tasks, all the process, and every process will have one ID, process instance ID. Okay, every process, main process also have, child process also have, everything will have one process instance ID. But if you see here, okay, not here, I'll show you. So this is the process instance ID, who is running this, and some other details, and what is the CPU memory it is consuming, what is the memory it is consuming. Okay, it is just like our task manager. So in task manager also we are able to see this. Any operating system, it will create a process for everything. Even for single click also it will create a process that may live only for milliseconds. Okay, everything is a process, and it is showing you the memory details. This very small details like this: what is running, what is not running, what is the process instance ID, everything, who is running this, what is the CPU, what is the memory, what is the description, everything it will show here, even for a small task. Here it is top command, just coming out by pressing Q. Now you have one more command, PS. So what it is giving? It is giving me only two lines, only two process. Lists all the process, but PS is only listing two things. PS means lists only the process belongs to that terminal only. Okay, so it is listing the tasks given by this terminal or this session only. Okay, if you carefully observe, I gave PS for operating system. This is also a task, so it listed PS again here. Okay, just spot this difference. Whatever it is a process task, even the list on the process inside the operating system, that is also a task. For that also it will create one process instance ID, and you are able to see this here. Okay, so if you want to see full details, PS hyphen E is the option. Now you can see all the details. Okay, just like top command. Now here it is not giving you the memory details. It will list on only the process here. Okay, if you want full details about this, just one more option, PS hyphen EF. PS hyphen EF. Now it will give you some extra details. User ID, who is running this process, process instance ID, and what is the parent process instance ID. Here, for this, the parent process is this one. So if you carefully observe here, there are two root process started, for which the parent is nothing, because these two are the root tasks. if you see this third process, which process started this? The parent process 2. So it means process 2, root process 2 started all these sub process. Okay, you can see root root process started all these sub process. Similarly, root process 1 started all these things. And in its journey, this child process also can call as, this child process is this. It can also call many child process again. For this process, this child process is the parent instance, process instance ID. Okay, so if you see here, this is the sub process created by root process 1, and this sub process again created one process with process instance ID for 547. So for this, the parent is 425. Okay, so this is the listing down the process. Now you have many process here. If you want to see a single process, ps-ef inside this grep ssh. Now if you give ssh, it will give you only the lines with ssh. So what is this symbol? That is called pipe. So in our daily life we have pipes like this. We have our pipes connected like this. We have so many pipes. So what are these pipes? For example, if water is flowing here, here it is input, it is entering, and here it is output. But for pipe 2, this is input and this is output. Pipe 3, this is input and this is output. So output from pipe 1 is the input of pipe 2. Similarly, output from pipe 2 is the input of pipe 3. So here I have many commands. Command 1, if you use pipe symbol like this, and command 2, it means output of the command 1 is the input for command 2. Okay, so now I have output from ps-ef. I am giving pipe grep ssh means from this output it searches for the ssh. Same I did here. If this, in this entire output ps-ef, it will search for ssh and it will give you what are the lines with ssh. This will be very useful in troubleshooting whether the ssh service is running or not. If it gives some output, it means it is running. For example, sometimes I want to search whether a Java service is running or not. Grep Java. It's not running. Even you got this output, this is not the really Java output. This is grep. It means just this command. Okay. So now the Java is not running here, you can say. So this is how you use these pipes to filter the output. Okay. Now we have two types of process. One is foreground process, and the other is background process. Okay. For example, here I will give sleep 15. So what this will do, this will sleep your terminal for 15 seconds. Now if you write anything, this will not give you the output. Okay, until that 15 seconds. So after 15 seconds only, it will run your commands. It means this is foreground process. So in foreground process, if you run any process in foreground, you cannot do anything until that completes. Okay, so in Windows I have many processes running, but this process is not waiting for this process to complete, or this process is not waiting for this process to complete. So all these processes are running in background. Okay, so I should go for background process. How you go for background process is to run any process into background. Just flip 30, give ampersand symbol at the end. Now this will take you to the background. If you want to see whether it's running or not, same ps-ef grep for sleep. Your sleep 30 command is running. Don't consider this. This is this one only. Okay. So now this command, you can see this process for 30 seconds. After that, this process will be killed by operating system automatically. Okay. You can see, now you can see it is done and it completed the process. Now you cannot see here. Okay, so this is about background process. Ampersand will take the process to the background. Okay, now sometimes whenever something is not responding, what we'll do, we'll go and end the task. If end the task, that one will be closed. This we usually do when something is not responding. Similarly, okay, I ended that. Similarly, in our real-time projects, we have some services not responding. We need to restart. So restart means what? Stop the process and start the process again. Okay, this we usually do even over Windows also. In Linux also same situation may occur. For example, here sleep I gave 300 seconds. Sorry, sleep 300 into background. Now I want to, if you see here, grab sleep. Now I don't want this process to be running, so I should kill this process. So killing the process is kill space process instance id. Okay, so here the first column is the process instance id. Kill, don't give second column, it is parent process 11320. So it is saying terminated and you don't have that process running. Okay, so again I'll run this kill 300. We have what it is saying, it started one process and this is the process instance ID. If you see here again, you have this process running. We have one more option, kill -9 and process instance ID. It means this is like requesting to stop. This is like forcing to stop. You can compare this with whenever you go on the road, if some stranger asks you to stop, you don't stop because he is requesting. If some traffic police asks you to stop, you will definitely stop because he is forcing. Just like here, sometimes in our real time, when you request to stop, the process will not will not care you. So at that time, you will go for 9 symbol. You are forcing to start. But this is not recommended until you know what you are doing. Okay, that is one thing. Now I am running many process like this. Now if you see, you have 3 sleep process running. If you want to kill all these process at a time, just give pkill and name. This will terminate you all the process with that name. But again, this is not recommended because this will terminate something else with the name. Okay. So this is about the process management. So we discussed what is the process and how to list down the process, how to see whether the process is running or not, what is foreground process, what is background process, and what are the pipes, and how to stop the process. Any doubts? Srikanth, do you have any doubts?
No doubt.
Okay. Just practice this session today again. Style it.
Yeah, sure.
If no doubts, I'm ending the session. See you tomorrow.